Well, hey, it is Latanya here, and happy Friday. Today is Friday, December 10th, and I am here this afternoon because, as you all know, my whole goal now is to prepare you for the future. As we already know, 2022 is upon us, and forget about just 2022. Think about years beyond, and you want to begin preparing yourself in regards to that. And so today I wanted to talk to you guys about a little bit more in regards to these different platforms that you all, if you're watching this right now, you're literally watching me from, of course, I'm doing this from within our community on Meta. It is no longer Facebook. It is now called Meta. And so I'm literally doing this video, recording this video inside of our community from my iPhone. That's a point I want to share with you all. We're going to be talking more and more in regards to this. But I'm also able to repurpose my video. So no matter how long this video is, I can always take clips. If you guys have seen, I've literally taken clips from different parts of the video and added them on different platforms, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, wherever I choose to utilize it. What that does, you all, it gives me more content. And so I wanted to talk to you all today because many of you all, we already know everyone has left their job. They chose not to go back for whatever reason or not, and you got a lot of people that are now doing a lot of side hustling. Well, too, you want to get to the point, you all, where you're not just hustling, you want to hustle at a different level. You still want to be able to utilize your creativity, the things that you bring to the table, but being able to delegate and allow other people to do other things. And so you are not literally wearing yourself out. But I wanted to share some things with you because I want you all to know that no matter what it is that you're putting out in the market, what you're doing, what you choose to do, whether it is a product or a service, your people are here. Your people are here. Your people are on these platforms. It's just a matter of you deciding who and where. All right? And I almost want to say it's not even about, it is about where, it's about who, but don't get yourself to the point to where you're driving yourself nuts trying to figure out, okay, let me figure everything out about my individual people. So for instance, if you know that you sell a certain product or you have a certain service, you have to literally put yourself out in the marketplace, and then you have to allow people to bite, because your people are on these platforms. They're somewhere, and there are 3.8 billion people around the world. I want you all to understand that. Can you all see that from I don't know if you can see it from that glare. There are 3.8 billion people around the world that are on these platforms. That means there are people out there. There are people out there that are waiting for you to provide them what it is that you provide them. It's just a matter of you putting yourself out there in the market and allowing people to come to you. I always tell people, it used to be the day to where we were so concerned about traditional marketing. You remember when people, back in the day, we put our information out in the yellow pages and we just left it there because that's all we had. You saw the big billboards as you drove along on the freeway. If you wanted a billboard, baby, you forked out money on top of money. But what has happened is social media and these platforms have changed the game, and they've allowed the quote unquote small businesses and the little people to now compete with the bigger companies, the bigger organizations. And so when it comes to that, I want you all to don't even trip off of that, because social media has allowed you also to compete with the bigger companies. So honey, look at yourself as, I'm big, I got it going on, and what I have to offer, there are people out there that want exactly what it is that I have. You have your mindset. There are people out there who want what it is that I offer, whether it is insurance, whether it is graphic design, whether it is content, whether it is you selling baby clothes, whatever that thing might be. Even if you're just out there sharing a message, you're in politics. There are people out there that are willing to hear you, all right? But you have to be willing to sacrifice, and you have to be willing to do the work. The question then becomes, how bad do you want it? Once again, this stuff does not come by osmosis. You have to plan your things out, and you have to say, this is what I need to do, and you have to create the content and the information that you know you have on the inside of you to spread out to the world. All right. And so when we talk about that, I want you all to realize, not only can you utilize, as I said, many of you all that I'm talking to right now are inside of our community, but for many of you all, it's time for you to create a YouTube channel, because I know a lot of you all have a message that you want to share. And so you're able to do so by utilizing video. And the key thing is, you don't know when you're going to need it. But if you utilize your YouTube and you utilize your videos, even if you make videos here on your phone and you put them into a platform, the way these things allow you to do now, your phones allow you to download your video, but my thing is, just in case something happens to your phone, upload your video to a YouTube channel. I don't care if you don't even allow people to see your video yet, because that is content that you have available for people to view and to see in the future. You never know how you're going to need to repurpose your information. Do not sell yourself cheap. All right, but you have to sacrifice and you have to do the work. And then I just wanted to jump in and let you know that your people are here. Your people are here. They're trying to figure out, they're trying to step into something. They're trying to read something that's either going to motivate them or help them get the skills to become better people. They're trying to figure it out too, but they cannot obtain information that you have unless you say, okay, it's time for me to come from behind the shadows and peeking at everything all the time, and it's time for me to use my voice. What time? When you gonna start doing it? You know, what better time than now to start doing it? And so I wanted to just say that to you guys here this Friday afternoon, because we got to pick up the pace. We're falling behind. We got to pick up the pace. And as I said, you're leaving money on the table. Now, it may not happen right now, but guess what? The more and more you create, the more and more you become more credible in these streets, in these social media streets, as I call them, the more and more you will be able to have material to share with people. And then a year from now, when you look back, you'll be like, oh my God, look how much that I already had on the inside of me to offer to other people. And so I wanted to say that to you guys, because your people are here. It's just a matter of you putting yourself out in the marketplace and allowing people to see. Now, whatever it is that you choose to do, I don't care if it's dance class. If it's a dance class, get out there and start dancing, all right? Because people need to see those things, you know. And then you have different people that want different things, yeah. You know, some people want to be motivated. Some people could care less about motivation. They want you to give them the meat and show them a skill. So it's just a matter about who you are and what it is that you bring to the table, and then allow the people to find you and connect. But you got to put yourself out there. You cannot stay behind the shadows and just do nothing. If you want this thing bad enough, you can have it. You can have anything that you want in life, but nothing comes free. You have to do the work, and you got to start, and you got to start somewhere. All right. And so that's all I wanted to share with you this Friday afternoon. I hope that you have a great weekend. Begin to think about some things. If you need to go out now and pick up a planner for the week, for the next upcoming year, go out this weekend and pick up your planner so you can begin to plan out your months months and your days. And so you can start putting things in order. I think what I may do as well, we may start talking about content calendars, how you can begin to put things together, because even with that, it takes time to put a content calendar together. However, it is so necessary. So you can already have things in order, and all you got to do is put things on your platform and everything is in order, and then it's not so difficult in the end. All right. And so we may talk about that a little bit later, but even this weekend, if you don't have a planner for the upcoming year, go out this weekend. You know, I either go on Amazon and I grab a planner, or I literally go to Marshall's, or I go to TJ Maxx and I get one real cheap, and they are very, very nice. And so that's what I do. And I consistently write. If I'm not writing, talking about finances and what I need to do now, I'm writing about something else. I'm consistently writing in my planner. And so this weekend, go out and do that if you don't already have it. And so you can begin to mark things down, and you can begin to put down in your planner what it is that you need to do next, what you need to do for the upcoming weeks. And so that's what I wanted to say to you guys, because I want you to know that your people, your clients, your customers, your consumers, they're here. They're on these platforms. There are too many people in the world that are on these platforms, and they are here. And it's just up to you to make the sacrifice. It's up to you to do the work to make it happen so people can connect to you. You want to be able to pull your audience into you. All right, that's it for this afternoon. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.